Peace, love, and blessings. What's up, everybody? It's your brother Cosmo. This is another episode of Cosmic Consciousness. It's been a long day. It's nighttime right now. I'm looking at about 11 o'clock. I've been up since 4:30. 4:30. And it's not 4:30. It's 4:30 when you're waking up that early, you know. Been putting in work, definitely manifesting, doing the work. You got to do the work. But I feel good. I'm feeling like Tyson in his prime. I got an abundance in energy, you know, because I'm with God, and it's no better place to be. And with God, all things are possible, you see. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries regarding the health aspect of the vegetarianism. How can I be a vegetarian? What do I got to do? Do I really have to stop eating the meat? What are the benefits of vegetarian? What are the negatives of vegetarians? Will I be able to keep the protein? Cosmo, I don't want to lose my muscles. Cosmo, I don't want to lose my booty. I don't want to lose my titties. I don't want to lose my thighs. What can I do? Well, I'm going to give you those answers. I'm going to give you those answers. But before we do, of course, we got to pay homage to those that came before us, the angels, to the ancestors, and give a shout out to God. Now, how I started my path. How I started my path, it all started with prayer. I know it sounds simple. What do you mean you started with prayer? It started with prayer. See, prayer is an art. A lot of people don't know how to pray. You see, you think you know how to pray, but the prayers that you've been told is from just somebody that, they told you, and they might have received the wrong way of prayer. Prayer is an art form, you see. You have to ask for certain things a certain way. You see, I pray for a stronger back. I don't pray for a lighter load. I pray for guidance. I pray for wisdom. Those are the things that I pray for. And those are things before I was doing the vegetarianism. That's what I used to pray for, and that's what I still pray for. You feel me? I don't try to pray away my enemies. I could give a damn about my enemies. I'm not worried about them. You see? I'm not praying for a new car. I'm not praying for a new house. I'm not praying for more money. You see, because when you get the wisdom and you get that knowledge and that guidance, you can get all of them. Easy. That's how I get so many job offers, it's nothing. You see, when you got that wisdom and that game, it's gonna come to you just like that. It manifests. I'm telling you, you get all of that. Easy. You can't just pray for the little stuff like that. It's bigger and better things. The abilities. You need to manifest certain abilities that God has given you. You see, we get women, they praying for, oh, I want a man. I gotta have a man. God, please send me a good man. No, don't pray for the good man. You need to pray for discernment. Discernment for you to be able to know a good man when you see one. You see? Because you're probably seeing good men every day. You're probably seeing them every day, but you don't notice them. You don't got the third eye open to be able to know one when you see one. You letting them walk right past you. You see, but if you pray for that discernment, it's going to open your eyes up to be able to know one, and then you go on from there. So, like I say, if I want money, I can get that. That's nothing. I get so many money offerings, and I don't ever even fill out an application. I get jobs calling me. I get so many offerings to go in organizations and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All type of BS. But all I got to do is I send my kite out to the universe, and I can call up my financial angels right now. I'm telling you, it's nothing, and I could have just like that. But I don't got to. The money don't really mean nothing to me. It's not about the money, you see. But I'll teach you how to pray. It's on another show, you see. What I'm saying is, it taught me to know myself. Once I got that wisdom and guidance, it started teaching me. It started leading me down the path. You see, because when the student is ready, the teacher shows up. Always know that. And like I say, Man, know thyself, which is above all the temple doors. The ancient temple doors is all you're going to always see. Man, know thyself. That's one of the most important things. See, as human beings here on on this earth, and especially, particularly in the United States, we get to study in everything else except for ourselves. We know how a car works. We know how the engine, how that works. We know how this video game, we can play that, and we know the front to back. We can know everything else. How the house, this and that. Basketball wise, what they doing. We know all the basketball teams. We know the stats. We know this. But we don't know ourselves. And aren't you with yourself all the time? This is it. This is all you got. This is it. You with 24/7. So why wouldn't you know yourself? Why wouldn't you know how your certain glands work? How your body works? How the mind works? That's it. That's all you have. And that's the most important thing. And you got to start studying. See, once I started studying and I started knowing myself, I started questioning certain things. Well, then, hey, the light showed up. The light clicked on. You see? And I get a lot of people that ask me, hey, Cosmo, was it hard? No, it's not hard when you know like I know. It's not hard like when you know like I know. You see, to stop eating flesh, to stop eating that meat is really, it's kind of easy. To me, it was once you find out certain things. Once you know that truth, boy, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. It's challenging. It's going to be a challenge. Let's keep it 100. It'll be a challenge. But it's not going to be hard. It's just going to take a little bit of discipline. And I couldn't call myself a god. I couldn't call myself a god. Once you realize that this is divine. All this right here, my makeup, this energy field right here, all this energy, because this is all energy. It's all energy. That's it. My energy is divine. It's sacred. This is my temple right here. I don't need to go out there to the temple. The temple's right here. That's all I need to know right here. I can call into here and get all the knowledge I need. I'm telling you, I set my kite up. I'm telling you. And if I'm going to call myself a pharaoh, and it's always the pharaoh's prime duty to express, to demonstrate his gratitude to the rulers of the universe. And I couldn't do that by disrespecting God by eating meat. Because every time you eat meat, you're disrespecting God. And as a pharaoh, it is his prime duty. It is his goal is to become higher. It's his highest form is man's development. It's just man's development. It's progression, aspiration, ambition to keep moving higher. And by eating meat, you're not doing that. So I mean, I couldn't be talking something and living another way. I gotta be doing God-like things. I have to be. And you see a lot of, well, it's the things that we know about of a pharaoh or what the Bible tells us, but I'm not talking about the Bible ages. I'm talking about black people before the Bible was even written. You see, the pharaohs that they were saying that they had, the slaves and all, them was mixed. Those were mixed people. I'm talking about before those races even came about. These are the type of pharaohs and all the stuff that I'm talking about. So, but again, that's a whole nother show. But basically, he was human being in divine form. They didn't worship him like, you know, they always say, well, they worshiped Pharaoh. They said he was God. No, he wasn't God. You think they thought that he created the world? No, they didn't think that he created everything on earth. But he was God on earth. Put it that way. They knew it was a higher power, but he was just a leader, a mentor, you know, someone they could look up to. He was always striving to be better. You see? So they could look up to him and say, oh man, that's what's up. I want to be like him. He's always striving to be better. You see? And one day you're gonna realize. One day I just realized it's just like you gotta go through something. If you gotta go through something in life if you're gonna be great. You gotta go through something in life if you're gonna be great. And what a better way to do something and be great and to take on the challenges your eating habits. Something that you've been doing all your damn life. Now that's a challenge. That's a great challenge to do, to take on. And I did it. I was successful and I'm doing it right now. And every day it's a challenge. Now, not so. It's not really, because now I crave fruits and vegetables like it's normal. Like I just used to crave the meat. You see, and you just got to put some discipline into it. You just get that muscle, that discipline muscle working, because you have a discipline muscle. It's not physical, it's more spiritual, but it's in you. You see. Now, like I say, when you eating that meat, you're really disrespecting God, because God put the fruits and the vegetables. He ordained those fruits and vegetables for you. You see, and it's like the parents that they cook food. Say if you're a parent, you know how it is. You cook food, you slave in the kitchen, and your parents or your kids come through the door and they don't even eat the food. They might have ate before. They walk in the door with McDonald's. What you thinking? That's just disrespectful, you know. And that's how it is. God put this here for us, and we not eating it. God ain't, He don't like that. I'm telling you, He don't. And if you get back to nature though, He'll start to bless you. And you see, He didn't make us to eat those. We don't have the enzymes to digest. We wasn't genetically made up to eat meat. We don't have the enzymes to digest the meat like it's supposed to. We don't got the teeth. We don't got the shit like lions. You feel me? Fangs and all that. We're not made up like that. You see, a lion, if you look at the lion or the tiger's tongue, their tongue has pricks on them. It's full of pricks. For once, I'm talking one swipe, one lick of that bone, the meat's coming off. They were made like that. They were meant to eat meat. They were meant to be carnivores, but not us. We don't have those pricks on our tongue. We're not meant for that. God didn't make us like that. And you're doing yourself a disservice when you do that. You're doing nature a disservice. You're doing God a disservice. So like I say, it's a disrespect to God. That's one of the reasons I was like, I might want to go vegetarian. I might want to do that. And nature knows best. Nature knows best. You see? I mean, you see it all around. We already know that it's hormones in the food. We know that. It's no secret now. They tried to hide it for a little bit, but we know and we still eating it. The hormones, they put them in the food to make it grow faster, to make it basically sprout out and reproduce quicker and faster. You know what I'm saying? It makes them bigger, stronger, and faster. But you see, those hormones have adverse effects. They're causing female cancers in the reproductive area. They're causing testicular cancer in men. So that's why you're getting all these cancers coming up. It's coming from the meat. I'm telling y'all, it's coming from the meat. You get parasites, worms. You have parasites and worms if you've been eating meat in your body right now. I know it sounds bad, but you better peep game or you're going to keep moving the same. Real talk. That's how it is. It is what it is. And you see, we wonder why we always stressed. Well, let's look at the animals that you eat. So you got about, let's say, 1,000 cows in this little fence. And they stress the fuck out. Because they know they about to get iced. They know they about to die. So they have a constant fear and constant stress up on them. And in a little cage. Animals aren't meant to be caged up. It's like if I cage you, you're not meant to be like, you're meant to roam the wild, you know what I'm saying? Roam the hills and the plains and just be free and loving. But they're stressed. Then they finally die. And then you eat that meat. Now you're stressed. Oh, okay. I was just saying, but oh, you fear a lot. Oh, okay. Two and two. But you go ahead, do what you do. Mad cow disease. Mad cow disease. Do we know what mad cow disease is? Mad cow disease is they started feeding cows, grounded up cows, and the cows went fucking crazy. They went insane. Y'all need to Google BSE. Boy S-E. E as in Egypt. So BSE. Google that. And it caused the cows to lose certain abilities when they was eating that ground up cow. That's what mad cow disease was. Some of them couldn't even walk straight. They was going insane. So when you start eating the cow, you're going insane. You eat ground up cow just like they did. It's causing you to go insane. Not as much as them, because they were on a constant diet of getting cow. So you're not gonna get the effects immediately like them, because you're not eating it all day every day. But I dare you to go on a cow diet and see what happens. Go on a cow diet, eat nothing but cow, and see what the fuck happens. See if you. Well, I tell you. Have y'all seen Super Size Me though? Go look at the documentary Super Size Me. Super Size Me was that documentary when they had that guy and they had him eat 30 days straight of McDonald's. 30 days straight. They was like, yo, eat this McDonald's for 30 days straight and see what happens. He didn't make it. Basically they told him at I think day 20 or something like that, day 18, they said if you keep eating this, you're gonna die. So if he would have ate McDonald's for those 30 days, he would have been dead. AKA mad human disease or mad cow disease, whatever you want to call it. But hey, I'm just putting the information out there. You do what you want to do. I'm just letting you know why I started the path, why I started to walk the path, you see. And I get a lot of people saying, man, Cosmo, I need my meat, man. I'm addicted, man. I can't live without my meat. I need my steak. I need my chicken, my hamburgers, my ribs. Oh, you want to talk about pig. But I'm like, bruh, you're not addicted to the flesh. It's not the meat that you're addicted to. It's the chemicals and the drugs they putting in there. Corporations put the chemicals and the drugs in there to keep you addicted. That's the thing. So it's not the meat that you're addicted to. It's the chemicals and the drugs that they putting in there. You see? And y'all don't gotta believe me. When y'all get a chance, go to farmsanctuary.org. Go to PETA or PETA, whatever you want to call it, .org. And you'll see videos on all this stuff that I'm talking about. Now we're going to get into the Bible, especially for all the Christians out there. Look at Genesis. And I wrote down some scriptures for y'all that we're going to go after. There's some brief scriptures, ain't nothing long, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to take y'all ass to church today. You're getting taken to church today. You're going to get some good game. Genesis. I don't know the details, but it's in Genesis. You have to look it up. And he says, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food. So Christians, y'all can go and turn off the video right now, right? It's in the Bible, right? I mean, y'all can go and turn off the rest of the video. You don't got to listen no more because it's in the Bible, and that's what God said, and that's what Jesus said, and Jesus did, and y'all won't be like Jesus, so okay, cool. But for the rest of y'all, let's keep moving. Proverbs. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fattened ox and hatred with it. AKA, it's causing you to hate. It's causing you to hate people. It's making a hater out of you. It's causing you to hate yourself. And you wonder why you don't like yourself, why you're not content with yourself. It's making you hate yourself. It just said right here. Proverbs. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is. So you're going to start to love more when you start to get into it. You see? When you start to eat them herbs and things from nature and earth. Y'all don't hear me though. But hey, this is what the Bible say. But now let's get into some more esoteric type knowledge right here. And this is coming from what Jesus said. And it's called the Essene Gospel of Peace. I don't know. A lot of people probably don't even know about this book. It's one of the I won't want to say repressed books. But it's not a popular book that's been in the public. You know what I'm saying? But this is a bit longer. But just stick with me and just listen to the game that Jesus is spitting. Because Jesus is spitting some good game right here. He said, and his bowels become full with abominable filthiness, with oozing streams of decay, and multitudes of abominable worms, which have their habitation there. Like I said, just giving you worms. Okay? And his eyes grow dim till dark night enshrouds them, and his ears become stopped like the silence of the grave. AKA, your eyes aren't supposed to be dark. You see a lot of people with dark eyes. You say their eyes is turning all dark. Your eyes are supposed to be white. So if your eyes are dark, that means you're in trouble. It's death is on the horizon. And it says the silence of the ears and all that. Basically, you're going deaf. Okay. And last of all, shall the erring son of man lose life. You're going to die. It's killing you. For he kept not the laws of his mother and added sin to sin. You didn't obey Mother Nature? So then you're going to have to pay the price. Therefore are taken from him all the gifts of earthly mother, breath, blood, bone, flesh, bowels, eyes, ears, and after all else, life, with which earthly mother crowned his body. Mother Nature gave you everything that you needed, and you disobeyed, so it shall be taken away. But if the erring son of man, but if the erring son of man be sorry for his sins and undo them and return again to his earthly mother, aka Mother Nature, and if he do his earthly laws and free himself from Satan's clutches, resisting his temptations, then does earthly mother receive again her erring son with love and sends him her angels that they may serve him. Like I said, you're going to be sent ancestors. You're going to be sent angels. Your angels are going to be, they're already with you. Let's keep it 100. They're already with you, but they're going to be more prominent. They're going to be more louder. You're going to be able to hear them more clearly. The ancestors are always with you. You can't do nothing about that. But when you get back to nature, they just going to be that much more clear. You're going to be able to hear them and listen to them. They're going to be able to guide you with that higher power, you're going to be able to elevate so much better. You feel me? Because the angels, they're already with you. Now let's continue. I tell you truly, when the Son of Man resists the Satan that dwells in him and does not his will, in the same hour are the mother's angels there, that they may serve him in all their power, and free utterly the Son of Man from the power of Satan. AKA, she gonna give you them angels, and you're gonna be free from Satan. I mean, it sounds pretty good to me. Like I said, when I did the research, I mean, I don't know, ain't too much to say on that. Let's move on. You take it whatever y'all want to take it with. But hey, you doing the planet harm. This is your home, Earth. It's not the house. This is it, the whole Earth. And you're doing the planet harm. You're doing animals harm when you eat the animals. You get it? And like it said, the whites of your eyes, you got to focus on all that. You're doing yourself an injustice. Your eyes are meant to be white, very white. My eyes probably ain't even white as they should be. Your teeth are meant to be pearly whites. Meat, it fucks that up. Your tongue. See if you got your tongue and you got that white layer on there. Your tongue is supposed to be pink. Very pink. If you got that white film on top, you're in trouble. You might want to start cleansing right now. If you got a white, most people do got it's a white tongue. If you got that, you're in trouble. You might want to start cleansing right now. Go look at a baby's tongue. I'm telling you. Go look at a baby's tongue and I guarantee you it's pink. I'm guaranteeing you it's pink. You see? It's not the corporation's duty. It's not their duty to make healthy products, really. Their goal is to sell you a product and make money. That's what their goal is. My goal is to study. Their goal is to make money. My goal is to study. You see? And also, just so y'all know, if you're gonna ride with the vegetarianism, if you think about it, don't go with the vegetables in the can. We talking fresh vegetables. Because when you put in the can or you cook certain things, you're taking away the nutrients. It kind of defeats the purpose. So you want to ride with fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. That's what you want to ride with. You see, and I would lay off the bread also, because when you eat that bread, it turns straight to fat. You see. So like I say, it's kind of disrespectful for God. You see. And I get a lot of fellas, they coming at me. Hey, I don't want to lose my muscle, man. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't want to lose my muscle. Ladies don't want to lose their breasts. They don't want to lose their booties, their thighs, and all that. But do y'all even know what protein is? Because I mean, if y'all asking that, I don't think y'all know what it is. Protein. Let's get into the basics. Okay. Protein consists of 22 amino acids. You don't just eat one thing and get all 22. It don't work like that. You have to eat many things to get all 22. There's no body part that consists of 22 amino acids. Different body parts yields different proteins. You got the liver, the heart, eat a thigh, wing, breast. All those give you different body parts. I mean, not different body parts, but different proteins. And you see, nature knows best. This is why I'm saying you got to look at nature. Watch the lion. When the lion kills, he devours all of it. Does he not? He devours all parts. Because he can do that. That's what it's meant. He's getting all the nutrients. Can you, as a human, you going to devour all parts of the animal? Do you eat the entire cow? No, you don't eat the entire cow. Because you can't. You're not even meant to. You eat one little leg or one thigh. And not only do you not eat the entire body, you cook it. And like I said, when you cook food, you're taking out the nutrients. You're taking out all of the nutrients. So you're not even getting the protein. I get cats asking me, I'm in the gym working out. Man, what's your diet? What you doing, man? What you on? I'm like, I'm on nature. I'm on God. I mean, I'm on God. It's like, it's God's diet. What's that? It's vegetarian. Oh, you ain't no vegetarian. Stop lying, man. How you get your protein? I get my protein the same way that all the animals get their protein. I mean, what the hippopotamus? That's a vegetarian. The elephant. That's a vegetarian. I mean, you don't see it? When you get back to nature, though, you see the rhinoceros. That's a vegetarian. He's kind of big. Oh, man, but they fat. Yeah, they fat. Yeah, how do you get the muscles, though? Oh, so they fat? Yeah, you right. They is kind of fat. So what we gonna say is that bull, the bull is a vegetarian. He kind of big, right? He got muscles. He got muscles. You think the gorilla? You think the gorilla got muscles? He's a vegetarian. We be eating fruit and berries and not. Oh, okay. That's what. Okay. Like I said, the horse, the ox, they vegetarians. God damn it. Fuck. I done been lied to. Shit. Yeah, but see, when you don't open your eyes and you don't see, it's just you living in a whole nother. I don't know. But the point is, you don't need meat. You don't have to eat meat to get meat. You don't have to eat meat to put meat on your bones. I'm telling you, God did everything for you. You ain't got to kill nature. That's not what that's there for. You're supposed to live one with nature. You get what I'm saying? They help the environment to feed you, to nurture all the plants. Everything's connected. Everything's connected to benefit you. You see, you don't eat fingernails to grow fingernails. That's like saying I got to eat fingernails to grow fingernails. Man, I got to eat meat to grow meat on the bones, though, man. I got to eat the meat. Or you eat hair to grow hair? That's what you eat your hair for? Oh, okay. How'd you get your hair? How'd you get that? You ate hair? Oh, okay. I was just asking. God, I don't know. But my point, hey, God takes care of all that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm telling you, the highest and richest form of protein comes from vegetables. Leaves, seeds, nuts, beans, seaweeds, all that. If y'all get a chance, I need to look up this seed called chia seeds. CHIA. Seeds. Chia seeds. That's some good stuff. The ancients, the warriors of the past, the pharaohs, they would take a handful of that before they go into battle, and it be on. It's a secret. It's a secret food. It's a magical food. I take that and go work out, and I'm ready. I'm telling you. They would take that before they went into battle, and it's like I say, it's natural. It's back to nature. Small little seeds too. It's good for you. Again, they provide protein. So look that up. Dr. Oz did something on it. Dr. Oz be spitting game. You gotta listen to Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz know what he talking about. He be spitting that game, that ism. You gotta listen up. You see, and real seafood isn't lobster and shrimp. That's not real seafood. Real seafood is like seaweed. Real seafood is plants that are in the sea. You know how much protein is in seaweed? Y'all wouldn't even believe me. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you. That's what real seafood is. It's not lobster and shrimp and all that. No, that's not. That's not. And I mean, like when I converted, you see, and the wisdom started coming to me, I was already a force to be reckoned with mentally. I was already a force to be reckoned with. My mental skills was up there. But when I became a vegetarian, oh, I elevated. It was time for elevation. I elevated to another level. I was in another realm. Once you get, it clears so much. Another part of that mad cow disease is it softens your brain. It just, it really melts your brain away. Like y'all gonna have to do y'all research on that mad cow disease and BSE. It does something to the brain. But again, when I went vegetarian, I elevated so much higher. I elevated, you see. And I mean, when you eating the fruits, vegetables, and nuts and all the good stuff, the berries, you eating like royalty. That's what true royalty is. Royalty isn't eating steak and all that. You eating royalty. You eating like royalty, kings and the queens. This is what they ate like. Fresh mangoes, fresh raisins, fresh blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, pineapples. And this was all around them. They didn't have to go to the store. It grows right. You just go pick it off the tree. Just imagine that. Isn't that the life? And that just seemed like some good. Oh my gosh. You just wake up. Oh, okay. You don't go to the fridge. You go to the tree. You feel me? I mean, that just sounds like, oh my. And it's really, it's truly, truth be told, it's really the meal of the gods. That's the way. That's the way. That's it right there. You see? And like as you see, we're moving into the benefits portion. So we're gonna be talking about the benefits. And you see, and once I got back to nature, I became so like, what's the word? Just at ease, at a peace of mind, and even the animals, they can see it in me. Like squirrels and birds, like they greet me now. I know it sounds crazy, like squirrels and birds be like just chirping, like what's up, man? How you feeling? Like I can go up to them and they won't do nothing. They don't run, they don't fly away. Like when your ass walk up to a squirrel, his ass take off. Or a bird, he fly the hell away. I go up to them now. I just walk. The other day I went up to a bird and like he was right here at my foot. So I was like, shit. I'm like, damn, you gonna let me walk up that close? So shit, I bent down to pick him up and then he flew away. At the last second. Like I could have kicked him if I wanted to, put it that way. But I tried to bend down and pick him up and he flew away. That's how close, like they can sense it. It's like instinct, you feel me? And once you tap into your higher self, you're gonna be able to do things like that. Nature's gonna love you. The animals, like they say, a dog has a sixth sense. He can sense death and sense when trouble is all and all that. You can do the same thing once you get back to eating right. You have those abilities that's not getting taken away, like the mad cow disease, mad human disease. Cough, cough. You see? And another, hey, I'm an advocate for feeling good. That's it. That's why I believe in life. Life is about feeling good. That's it. That's what I like to feel good. I don't give a damn who I'm pissing off or what the fuck you got to say. I'm about feeling good. That's it. And I'm going to do what makes me feel good. And we ain't talking feeling good doesn't mean fulfilling an addiction to a chemical or drug. Oh, well, man. Well, that's why I eat meat. See, I'm going to feel good because, yeah, I like meat. It makes me feel good. No, nigga. The chemical and drug is what you addicted to. That's what you think that's making you feel good when you would do that addiction. It's not the meat that you eat. It don't make you feel good, and it's not good for you in the end. Feeling good means something that's good for your health, that's good for you mentally, physically, spiritually, psychologically. That's what feeling good is. And once you build that, once you build that aura around you, it's gonna be so strong. My aura is like a force field. You got that aura around you, and you just beaming, and it's like you a superhero. It's just all the negative energy just bounce off of you. It just bounce off of you. People start hating, so what? It just goes away. It's like instantaneous. You just more vibrant. You're vibrating higher. You see, like when a woman she says, "Hey, I'm feeling your vibe. I'm feeling your vibe." That's what they saying. They feeling your vibrations. You're vibrating at a higher rate. Everything in this universe vibrates. And once you start getting back to nature and being God-like, you vibrate at a higher rate, and you're able to do certain things. And you don't want to talk about like we call it high vibrational sex. You see, so with me being high vibrational, Even if I was to have sex with a low vibrational person, right? Somebody that's not really in tune with nature, somebody that's a meat eater and all that, it's still gonna be good for me. My orgasm ain't gonna be on the same level as them. When they have an orgasm, when she have an orgasm, it's not gonna be the same as me having an orgasm, because I'm vibrating at a higher rate. You see, and when you don't even talk about two individuals that are high vibrational and they get to having sex, oh, that's ecstasy. Ecstasy, no pill. You talk about pop the molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Boy, y'all ain't. You think you had good sex? You haven't had good sex. And all my vegetarians, they know what I'm talking about. It just. Anyway, we might have some kids watching, trying to soak up some game, so we don't go too deep into it. Just wrap it up. Be protective. Let's move on. Clearer thinking. Clearer thinking. I think clearer. I smell better. Um, what else? What's physically? My urine doesn't smell. My urine doesn't smell at all. My breath, magnificent. No morning breath. I can eat some at night. Don't even brush my teeth. Wake up. Breath don't even smell. My semen smells good. My semen, everything you excrement, your excrements, it doesn't smell. It smells good. It's supposed to be like fruit. Your semen is supposed to smell like fruit and taste like fruit. That's the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? Your skin, you won't need none of those lotions and what do the women do? The exfoliates and all that other crap. No, you don't need all that. God didn't create that stuff. You don't need all that. If you eat right, you're gonna be shining. Your face and your skin is gonna be shining and so soft and so smooth. You won't even need none of those products. And your tongue, like I said, you got that pink tongue. It's not white. It's gonna be pink like the baby's tongue. Better vision. I can see better. Everything is more clearer. I can see colors more. It's more vibrant. The whole world is turned upside down. I can smell better. You smell like, just walk outside and you just smell. It's like, man, it's a beautiful smell. Just outside is anywhere you go. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so true. More energy. Just so you have much more energy. You see, because like I said, you don't have those enzymes to digest that food, and the digestive system is like the number one energy consumer. So your system is struggling. It's not supposed to grind that up. It's like putting meat in a blender when the blender was meant for fruits and vegetables. The blender damn is like, what the heck? It's working harder. Now you're not working your body as hard, so now you have more energy to do other things in life. To do what you want to do. Whether it's work hard or you want to play hard. You got more energy for that. And being disciplined is easier for me. Because discipline is it's really a muscle. Like I said, it's not a physical muscle, it's a spiritual muscle that you can work. And once you get into vegetarianism, you're able to manifest things easier. It's more simpler to be more disciplined. You get what I'm saying? You see? And we get on that path to us as humans. I call it the A to Z road, where we try to we're creature of habits. So every day we wake up and walk the road from A to Z. And we don't question anything. We don't want to turn off nowhere. We don't want to make a left. We don't want to make a right. We don't want to look. We don't want to climb a tree. This is what a lot of people's lives is. It's just the same things. Don't could it Okay, just imagine walking down the road and there's trees on the side of the road. And at the end, that's when you go to sleep. What if there's something in those woods? What if there's another gate? If you would ever turn off, if you would ever explore, if you quit doing the same thing, what if there's a gate that leads somewhere? It's like a portal. What if it was a portal that leads you into learning something new, a new talent or something? What if you just want to explore? You never thought about exploring? And this is what vegetarian can lead to. Being a vegetarian, you might find a whole nother room, a new talent. You know what I'm saying? That shows you how to travel the path that we call life. Shit, you fuck around and go from walking to running. You go from running, now you on skates. Now that same path that you've been walking every day from A to Z, you be on skates. You're like, damn, I'm just skating now. Shit, this is easy. Fuck around, then you get a bicycle. Go from bicycle, you flying. You elevate. You just looking down at everybody like, damn, glad I ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, you be teleporting. Hypothetically speaking, I'm just saying. You never know. But if you keep doing the same things, you're going to keep getting what you getting, is what I'm saying. But if you like what you got, if you like the results that you got, then keep doing it. But if you don't, and you think there might be something more out there, then vegetarian is for you. Vegetarianism is for you. So, prior to making that transition, for those that are deciding, okay, it's something I think I might want to try, I would definitely recommend a full body detox. I did a full body detox before I went into it fully. I started doing it then for about a week. Then I did the full body detox, and that's gonna get rid of all those chemicals, all those drugs, all those worms and those parasites that's up in you. Like Jesus said, like I said, you got to get rid of all that. You got to flush that shit out of you because it's causing you stress, fear, and it's gonna be death in the future, just like the scriptures were saying. You see, and you start. I mean, yeah, you get that full body detox from dhealthstore.com. Dhealthstore.com. D as in dog. Healthstore.com. But see, what I did, how I did it was pretty simple. I mean, you'll figure it out. I don't gotta even lay out a plan. You grown, you got a brain, you know how you want to do it. But I'm just gonna briefly break down what I did. I said, okay, I set a goal. I was like, so I'm gonna start eating meat only twice a day, 2 meals out of a day. Meaning, I'm gonna eat. If I eat meat for breakfast, say if I ate a sausage, egg, and biscuit, that's my meat one time right there. Then the next meal, if I ate chicken, that's 2 times. So I did that for 2 weeks. Okay, then I cut it down to once a day. So I'm only eating meal for one. I'm only eating the flesh for one day or one time a day. So that equates to what? 7 days a week. You still getting meat. You're still eating flesh 7 days a week. So I did that for 2 weeks. Then I cut that in half. I'm like, yo, now I'm only eating meat 3 times a week. Did that for a month. Then you keep doing it and you just keep elevating. You keep elevating. You keep elevating higher. Next thing you know, you walking on water, you skating. I'm telling you, you're gonna be skating. And also write it down. Whatever you got going on, you gotta write it down. Because remember, so if you want to do the meat once a day thing, write that down. Write it down. Write that's your goal. My goal is to only eat meat once a day, and then you're gonna write down every time you eat it. And you gotta do it weekly and do your progress. Write your progress. Remember, what gets measured gets done. What gets measured gets done. Don't never forget that. You see? And I mean, what I'm telling you right now is going to be the difference between life and death for some of y'all. It's going to be the difference between life and death. It really is that deep. Why do you think we have all these medical problems in the United States of America? Our eating is really messed up, you see? But that's it. This video has been a lot longer than I expected. I definitely gave a lot of good game. I hope y'all do what y'all want to do with it. The decision is yours. Everybody has free will. Everybody has a choice. That's what God gave us. I'm not putting anything on you. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But I just supply you with the information. You do what you want to do with it. It was a privilege. It was a pleasure. Peace, love, and blessings. Peace of mind. Love for one another. And I'm too blessed to be stressed. That's cosmic consciousness. I love y'all. I'm out.